Hello, my lovely YouTube fans. Today we are going to be making the Among Us dead body. So I already did the Among Us video and showed you how to make the Among Us, and of course I've gone a little crazy because I am obsessed with these things and I've started adding accessories. But now we also know that there are dead bodies in the Among Us game, so we're going to be making that today. And I'm going to be using purple for my Among Us dowel, the half of the body. Of course, the inside of all of them are red, so I'm using red. And then the color of the bone is white. So for this, you're going to need your crochet hook E 3.5, a yarn needle, scissors, and of course, you're going to need some stuffing. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to get started with our Among Us dead body. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to make our slip knot. And we are going to chain 4, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to join. There we go. And then we're going to put 6 single crochet in the stitch. In the ring, rather, not the stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 4, this is 5, and 6. Okay, and now for round 2, or round 1, I'm sorry, because that was just our chaining. So round 1 is 2 single crochet in each stitch. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're starting here. If I can get in there. There we go. And that's 1 and 2. Then we have right here, we have 3 and 4. This is 5 and 6. Seven and 8, 9 and 10, and then we have 11 and 12. Kind of just give that a little bit of a pull. Okay, and then we're going to slip stitch in the next not slip stitch in the next stitch. Okay, so now that we have done that, for round 2 it's going to be 1 single crochet in next stitch and then 2 single crochets in the stitch after this. So what you want to do is, since we slip stitched, you want to put 1 single crochet in the same stitch. So we're going to chain 1 and then 1 single crochet in the same stitch as a slip stitch. So 1, and then we'll do 2 in the next stitch. So 1 and 2, and then you're going to repeat that. This is 1 and then 2, and then repeat. And then when we're done, you're just going to slip stitch to end. There we go. And now we're going to chain one again, and then we're going to do one single crochet in each stitch, but it's going to be in the back loops only. So you should have 18 stitches at this point. Okay, so once we are done, I think I might have put too many in there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah, I put too many in there. So I'm not supposed to do that stitch. And then right here is where I slip stitch. There we go. Now that we're all done with that, we're going to move on to rounds 4 through 10. Rounds 4 through 10 is just one single crochet in each stitch. And remember, you need 2 legs, so you're going to make 2 legs. I am going to go ahead and finish this up off camera, and when I get back, I'll show you how to make the rest of this dead body. Okay, so now that I have both of my legs here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to join them. First, we're going to single crochet in the next 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to come here and we're going to count out 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we're just going to join with our single crochet here. There we go. And then you're just gonna continue all the way around until you get back over here, which you might want to add a stitch marker, since this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Yeah. So right here you might want to add a stitch marker just so you can know where you started. Okay. Go. Now that I have that, and what you're going to do once you connect your legs is you're just going to do one single crochet all the way around, even going through our blocks here, and you should have 44 stitches at the end of this. So now I am going to finish this part up off camera. So because you're going to do you're going to single crochet all the way around, even single crochet in here like I just said, and then you're going to do rounds 12 to 17. It's just one single crochet in each stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and I am going to finish that up off camera, and then when I get back I'll show you what we need to do next. Okay, so this is my half of a body here. This is the half of the body that I made here, and I've stuffed it, and I'm just going to set it aside. Now we're going to be making this, which is going to be I guess you could call it the ball on the bone. So we're going to make 2 of these. So I've already made one, so we're going to go ahead and make the other one. I'm just going to start with our slip knot, and then we're just going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we're going to join just like that. And then we're going to put 6 single crochet into the ring. So that's 1, 2, and this is 3, then we have 4, and then 5, and our last one is 6. And now we're going to go ahead and we're going to put 2 single crochet in each stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we start right here. Get that. Okay, there we go. So that's 1 and that's 1. Go, and that's 2. And this is 3 and 4. And then we have 5 and 6. 7. And this is 8. That's 9. And then we have 10. And then 11 and 12. Okay. Okay, so now that we have our 12 here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a decrease. So our decrease is 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2, and then a single crochet decrease. And then you're just going to repeat that. Okay, so now that we have 8, we're just going to do 1 single crochet in each stitch. So 1, and then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now that we have done the 2 little rounded parts of the bone, we're going to go ahead and we're going to connect them, and you're just going to go in on the last stitch that you ended on the second little ball, and you're just going to do a slip stitch. Now when going around, because we're going to go all the way around, you're going to skip this slip stitch so you can have the right number. You should have 8 stitches on each ball, making 16 when you finish going around. So we're doing 1 single crochet all the way around. So right here, this will be 1. This is 2. Okay, so it should look something like this right after I cut off all these little pieces that's hanging out the sides, but it should look like this. We did 1 single crochet all the way around, and that's what you're going to get. Now you're going to go ahead and you're going to do 2 more rows of just 1 single crochet, and then when I get back, I'm going to show you what we need to do next. Okay, so on round 5, what we're going to do is we're just going to decrease all the way around until you have 8 stitches. So this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, and then we have, oh boy, this is going to be a little difficult. This is 4, then we have 5, this is 6, oh no, okay, oh, I lost more yarn. Okay, 6, there we go, 6. And then this one is 7. And then our last one, which is right here, this is 8. Uh-oh. Get in there now. Okay. And that is 8. So now that we've finished this, our decrease, we're going to go ahead and we are going to stuff, because this hole may become a little bit smaller, and I want to get the stuffing in there before it gets too small. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to use a pencil, the end of a pencil, to just stuff this in there. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Stuff that on down in there. And then we're going to need to take a tiny bit more and stuff. We're going to need to stuff the other side. I'm trying to get it in there. Oh my God, come on. Stay. All right, there we go. There we go. All right. There we go. And now we have something that is starting to resemble a bone. Okay. There we go. And now trim all of this off a little bit later. But right now that I've done that, and that is done. Now, then what we're going to do is we're going to move on to round 6 to 13, which is just 1 single crochet in each stitch. Okay, so I have finished my bone, and here is my little bone, and I put stuffing in here, and this is really tiny, so I used just this regular number 2 pencil, stuffed it in there first to widen it up, and then I took my stuffing and used my pencil to shove it down in there. So now that I'm done with that, I'm just going to finish off. You're gonna, when you finish this, you're gonna leave a you're gonna leave a long tail for sewing, not too long, but just long enough for sewing. And I'm just gonna wrap this up real quick, and I'm gonna put that to the side because now we're gonna be doing the inside of the body, and of course the inside of the body is red. So I'm gonna be using this lovely red here, and what we're going to do is we're gonna go ahead and make a slip knot, and we are going to chain 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And now we're going to single crochet in the next 7 stitches. So that's 1, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 7. Now, in this very last stitch we have right here, we're going to put 3 single crochet into that stitch. Hold on. There we go. So that's 1, 2, and then the last one is 3. And then we're going to turn our work over onto the other side, and we're going to single crochet in the next 7 stitches. So let me just get in there. There we go. So that is 1, and this is 2, and we have 3, and this is 4, this is 5, 6, and this is 7. Okay, and now our very last stitch, we're going to put 3 single crochet into this stitch. So 1, 2, and 3. Okay, there you go. So this little thingy is what you should have right now. Okay, so now we're going to move on to round 2. Round 2, we're going to single crochet in the next 7 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, and 7. And now that we've seen crochet in 7, what we're going to do is we're going to put 2 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1 and 2, and then this is 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6. And now we're gonna continue on the other side and single crochet in the next 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then again, it is 2 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1 and 2, this is 3 and 4, and then 5 and 6. Okay. And now for round 3, we're going to go ahead and single crochet in the next 10 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now we're going to put 2 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1 and 2, then 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Okay, and then we're going to do the same thing to the other side. We're going to put 1 single crochet in the next 10 stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then again, it's going to be 2 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So 1 and 2, and then 3 and 4 and 5 and 6. Okay, and then we're going to move on to round 4. So as you can see, before we move on to round 4, you can see how it's coming along. So right now we're going to make this even bigger. So what we're going to do now is we're going to move on to round 4 and 5, and we're going to put 1 single crochet in each stitch. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that off camera, and then when I get back I will show you what you need to do next. Okay, so now I have all 3 of my little parts, and I have my yarn needle. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I am going to thread my yarn needle with my white first. I'm going to take the inside of my body, which is right here, and I'm just going to place it, I want to place it in the middle, kind of like that. Actually, I want to do it this way so I can sew it right. Okay, so I'm going to place it right in the middle, and then I'm just going to go through up under, stitch for stitch. So uh-oh, why did I do that? Now I have to take this out. Don't do this. Don't loop it like that. That was a mistake I made. Okay, so you want to go, so it's like this. You want to go on top, and then you want to go through the bottom, and then once you go through the bottom, you want to go through the bottom to go up on the top. So I'm going to place it somewhere in the middle. I'm going to try to hold it there. So I'm going to go up top first into the very first stitch and down, and I'm going to just, there we go. Pull it like that, get that out of the way, and now I'm going to go through, and I'm going to go stitch for stitch here. So there we go. Making sure to keep this directly in the middle. Okay, so there it is, and it is in the middle, see? Now, I'm going to come here. Actually, I think I want to go through one more time through here, and then back in again to secure that. So I thought it was just a little bit too loose. Okay, so now here down at the bottom, no one will see this because this will be on the inside of the body, the half body. I'm just gonna go through to tie, to tie it off. I'm gonna go through that, and before you squeeze it, or before you pull it all the way down, go through the loop. Before you pull that all the way through, you go through that loop. Now right here, before you pull completely tight, you wanna push down the knot so it's right at the bottom. There we go. Now I'm just going to take and go through like this and out. There we go. And now I'm going to cut that off. That's just a little bit extra. So here is my bone on the inside of the body. Now, then we're going to take the yarn that we left on from the inside of the body. We're going to thread that, and now we're going to bring this on top, and then we're just going to go, we're going to do the same thing we did. We're going to go in one stitch, one, okay, there we go. I think that's right, yeah. Okay, so we're going to go in like that, and then we're just going to come in the next stitch just like this. And we're just going to go back and forth. And I may have to put a little bit more stuffing in this before I close it completely up. Okay, so here is the finished product. I think I might have just overstuffed it just a little bit with too much stuffing, because it's supposed to kind of be like this, like it's supposed to be down a little bit, and it's not supposed to be so puffy. But I probably should have took just a little bit out, but that's okay. So when you're doing this, just make sure you don't overstuff it like I did. But other than that, it looks pretty good. So there's our half a body for the Among Us game. So I hope that you have enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll see you next time on Pink Olay Crochet.